Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the 50 random facts about me tag. This has been on YouTube for a long time. I don't think it's ever too late to tell the world more things about me, I guess. Yeah. Alright, let's get started. Fact number 1. I was a tomboy for a good portion of my life.
I didn't really, because I was kind of thinking to make it I didn't really get into it until junior year of high school, even though I was rarely get when I was
Fact number 2. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as Mormon. There are a lot of misconceptions about the Mormon religion, but I will probably make a whole video about that because a lot of the misunderstandings doesn't necessarily piss me off, but it's frustrating when there are so many rumors or whatever about what you believe in. I am a lipstick junkie. May not seem like it if you look at my makeup collection. I lost like half of my stuff when I moved down here from Washington, but I love lipstick, and I'm sure you've seen in most of my videos in the last couple of years, I've been wearing a lot of mostly red lipstick. I love red lipstick, and Taylor Swift may or may not have something to do with it. Number 4, my passion, besides music and cosmetology, makeup, whatever, are special needs kids. Sure, you've seen in many of my videos that my brother is autistic. We're 15 months apart, but it often feels like he's like a little brother. I am older, but yeah. And I worked in his class when I was in high school, so I've always just loved them. For the last part of my high school career, I mostly hung out with the DLC class. Number 5. My favorite animal is a horse. Horses. My grandpa had a ranch. My mom grew up on that ranch, but when I was growing up, I spent a lot of time on it, and he taught me how to ride, and I've loved them ever since, and I've had 2 of my own. I was born in Utah, around Salt Lake area, but I was raised in Washington State, Eastern Washington, like a few hours away from Seattle, but like a half an hour away from like northern Idaho, like Coeur d'Alene, Post Falls. So yeah, fact number 7. I won't give that much detail about this fact, but let's just say that cheddar cheese and I don't really get along. And I don't know why, but it's just orange cheddar. I'm not really sure why. 8. If it were up to me, I would probably adopt every dog that I saw. Like all the animals I see, if it were up to me. But I don't want to end up on that show, Animal Hoarding. Yeah. 9. Kind of mentioned this before, but this is just a simple fact on its own. Growing up, I spent a lot of time on my grandparents' ranch, either by myself with sleepovers up there, learning how to ride horses, or my cousins and I would have sleepovers up there all the time. And like my favorite memory, besides the horses, me and 2 morning, my grandma would be like, if you guys clean the entire basement, I'll give you each $5 to go shopping at the dollar store. That was like the most exciting thing to us in the world. Fact number 10. I have a huge extended family. When I was 5, that's when we moved from Utah to Washington. And my mom grew up in Washington, in that same city, and so came back. Like there are some of us in Tennessee, in Utah, and like almost everywhere, and we all went back to Washington. And my mom had 5 siblings, and each of them had at least 4 kids, except for us, we only had 3. But at least 4 kids, and a couple of them had 5. So like there were so many of us, and then there was like hardly anyone in my dad's side of the family. I was the oldest on my dad's side, and there were like my sister and my brother, and then like 2 more cousins. When after we moved, like all my dad's siblings like multiplied times like a million. Fact number 11. I love false lashes, okay? There was a time where I didn't wear them for a long time, and I would just try with my mascara to make my eyelashes look very big and voluminous. I just think it just makes the whole look more tied together. It looks more flirty and girly or whatever. Oh!
Wow.
Yeah, I love false lashes. Fact number 12. If it were up to me and no one bothered me, I could probably spend an entire week straight watching non-stop YouTube videos. Mostly beauty videos, but I would most definitely squeeze in like Colleen Ballinger / Miranda Sings and Joshua. You know, like those were like I would just watch YouTube for a week straight. Fact number 13. I would love to star in Les Miserables or Wicked. I was already in Les Mis, but I was just the chorus, which was pretty demanding because the chorus is more involved than the leads in that particular play. But if I had one opportunity to be Eponine, yes please. And I'd probably be Elphaba or Glinda. Probably most likely Elphaba. Wow. Do I just want to play depressing roles?
The story of my life.
Fact number 14. Okay, this is really sad. I'm 19, I'll be 20 in September. I have arthritis. How sucky is that? Got rheumatic fever when I was 13 from having strep all the time growing up. And my doctor said,
Don't be surprised if it eventually turns to rheumatoid arthritis when you get older.
Getting worse. And so I got tested and yep, I have rheumatoid arthritis and I'm not even 20 yet. I also had my gallbladder removed. 15! I'm very disorganized. Growing up, I've always been super messy, and it's probably just the artist brain in me, but like my room is hardly ever clean. It's been cleaner here since I moved back in with my parents than it has ever been in my entire life. 16. I tend to be pretty lazy. If there's a shortcut to something, I'll probably figure out how to take it. I'm pretty lazy. 17. I've been playing the guitar for 8 years this August, which is, holy crap, tomorrow. So mid-August will be the 8-year mark of me playing. 18, right. And it's kind of obvious because I have a lot of original songs here on YouTube, but I also love writing basic poetry. I love writing short, long stories, whatever. If it has something to do with writing, I'm all over it. 19. I am actually left-handed, which I don't know why, but when other people are left-handed, I get really excited. Is that weird? I'm pretty dominantly left-handed. Like, I hardly do anything with my right hand. My favorite place in the whole world is Utah. A lot of people are like,
Why the heck is your favorite place Utah? It's not even that great, and it's the Mormon capital. It's not that great. Why is it your favorite place?
thing. It was my first home. All my dad's family lives there, and it's beautiful. Come on. I mean, I love mountains, and even if you're not religious or you're not LDS, you've got to admit that Temple Square is beautiful, especially around Christmas time when all of the buildings, Christmas lights, so pretty. And I just feel at home there. Home is where the heart is, yo.
21.
And I'm holding 3 careers. Careers will be obviously music, because why would I give that up if I love it so much? Cosmetology. I plan on having a home salon someday. And I'll be going to school in Orem, Utah, at Utah Valley University to be a mental health counselor for special needs kids and their families. 22. I was kicked out of beauty school in Washington because of my bad health. And a few situations that I wasn't completely aware. I'm very absent-minded of life. Some high school drama followed me to college. But I'm able to go to school. Here. 23. I love Taylor Swift, okay? She's my idol. I love her. And that's probably because I listen to her so often. But honestly, I am kind of upset, or not upset, but kind of disheartened and kind of sad that she kind of stepped away from the country. I miss her country. I mean, that's why one of her first songs is in my intro. I mean, 24. I rely on my best friend to help me with most of my decisions because I'm a very indecisive human being. I'm not that great at interior design. I mean, I have a vision for what I want, but like final decisions, I'm just like. But my best friend pretty much does the final part for me. I mean, he designed my future home salon, and when I move down to Utah, he's going to IKEA with me to help me figure out what to decorate my new place with.
She's exactly like me, just a blue-eyed brunette.
25. I absolutely adore Colleen Ballinger, now Evans, and her family. Okay, I could watch her videos for the rest of my life. I cried at their wedding video. I sobbed, okay? And, I don't know, I've never met them before, and it seems kind of crazy to be so invested in someone's life that you never met before. You just get invested, and like, I just adore Josh and Colleen and Rachel, and who could not handle the cuteness of her niece and nephews? I just remember. My ultimate dream in life is to meet them. And my sister is just like her. It's so weird. There's some videos of her on here. She is cool. Like, they're the same. And they deserve to meet each other. Like, it has to happen. 27. I cannot go anywhere if I'm wearing makeup without a perfect contour. I don't know what it is. My face is really round, and I've always hated that. I started wearing makeup. I didn't realize contouring was a thing. I thought bronzer was just to put all over your face to look this for it. Like, if I thought bronzer, I thought snooty. 28. I have only recently been comfortable going places barefaced. Now, a long time to not be able to go places without makeup, even before I knew how to use it. I would go to drastic measures to make sure I had something to wash my face off. And I was just about to start doing my makeup again when my neighbor picked me up to go to youth group. Put everything in my purse, and I was gonna just like put a little bit on in the car. But I looked in the thing, and there was no makeup. So ugly, so naked. Everyone's like, "You look fine, you look fine," and we're shooting. Why do you need a full face of makeup if we're literally shooting pumpkins with guns? But yeah, when we went back to craft at the church, I snuck a Sharpie and went into the bathroom and put on a little eyeliner, and it felt a little better. But I know that's really bad. I learned that later. 29. I often wish, like, if I'm going through Target or Ulta or Sephora, I'm at JCPenney's a lot because my mom works there, and so I use her discount sometimes. To be somehow granted cash prize to go shopping, and I'd probably spend mostly all of it on makeup. Probably all of it. It's like a $100 gift card to Target. There are plenty of things at Target I could get because it's not as expensive as 30 and flirty and thriving. I aspire to have a makeup collection like the best of the beauty gurus out there. I'm in storage, and there's like abundance of people that have like a buttload of makeup. I want a full makeup room. 31. I have a horrible addiction to Dr. Pepper. I don't have it with me. Dr. Pepper, I could drink that all day, every day, all the time.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, well, I put it in a headband, and I hope that my hair looks better. I just hate the humid. 32. I have a really hard time sticking to a diet the whole way through. The cleanse that my mom and I did this week was supposed to last 9 days. I did it Sunday to Wednesday. 33. Knows me. Knows that if you buy me food and or makeup, you are instantly approved and we're friends for life. I mean, come on. 34. I'm almost friendless in Dallas, but it's okay. I've only been here since May. 36. I actually care about doing my hair. I moved down here to a climate that is so humid. It feels like it's a wet, brown, warm mask on your face, and my hair just won't have it. And I do my hair in the morning, I walk outside, and I have poop growing out of my head. 37. I have a lot of wacky relatives, and I don't mean the weird ones that I love to be weird with. I have plenty of those too. But there's some that you don't really want to be around. I mean, what kind of person steals their niece's diary? That happened. 38. Of my grandma, okay. My grandma is so funny. She is so sweet. And when I lived in Spokane, I didn't have a car, so she was my ride everywhere, and we spent a lot of time together, and I love hanging out with her. Just the fact that she's getting out, sometimes it's a little frustrating. This was really sad. When she took me to the airport to move down here, she cried because she was gonna miss my dog. Like, it wasn't even for me. Blame her. Lizzie's like freaking adorable, but I just thought that was 39. I don't have a very strong talent in decorating, like interior decorating, like I said before. So another thing to rely on my best friend. 40. I think I have a slight addiction to Chick-fil-A sauce. Chick-fil-A was banned in Washington because Washington's liberal, and you know the whole Chick-fil-A gay marriage thing. So I didn't try Chick-fil-A till I moved down here. Never going back to regular honey mustard, ever. But not as bay as pizza, which actually my mom's getting that right now. 42. Meal has more than one course, like say like Thanksgiving dinner where there's like turkey, mashed potatoes, vegetables, green bean casserole, you know, multiple courses. I don't want them touching. Here's the weird thing. I don't eat all of one thing and then just go around, and I don't take bites, swallow, go to the no. So I'll say 1 piece of turkey, 1 scoop of mashed potatoes, 1 scoop of vegetables. Like, I need to taste the whole medley in my mouth.
Hey, I think I'm getting a little something there. It might be the nuttiness.
See?
Could be the tang.
That's it. Now, imagine every great taste in the world being combined into infinite combinations of tastes that no one has tried yet. Discoveries to be made.
I think.
With the drink, I'm just like,
And I've been like this pretty much since I've been eating solid food. 43. I love Netflix, okay? Pretty Pretty Little Liars. Okay, I watched Friends, I watched Glee, and pretty much sadly, I don't have anyone to Netflix and chill with. Seriously, I'd be a very low maintenance girlfriend. Just bring me food, makeup,
If you love me right, we love for life, on and on and on.
45. I was very antisocial growing up. While my sister started spending the night over at places, going out places to hang out with friends. She started that before she even got out of elementary school. Do that with anyone outside of my family, like cousins, until junior year of high school. 46. My favorite colors are purple, red, and more recently blue, and I love blue and purple together. That's the theme of my bedroom now. 47 is a 1995 red Chevy truck. If I could only wear one type of shoe for the rest of my life, it would be cowboy boots. But now I have real ones that my best friend gave to me. Hold on, let me check. It's freaking cute or what? And he gave it to me before he moved to Utah. 49. Don't hate me for this. I know I'll get a lot of hate for this, but my guilty pleasure. The Twilight series. Number 50.
Let it go, let it go.
I'm a girl, obviously, and girls are pretty emotional. Not as it used to be, but it takes legitimate hard work to get over things. But then it comes to a point where I'm exhausted being pissed off. I'm just gonna let it go. But it's a work in progress and it's improving, so that's good. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. People, stop texting me. I just love that. If there were two things that I could just wear every day for the rest of my life and be happy, red lipstick and false eyelashes, and I'd be fine.
No disrespect, it's my right to be hellish. I still get jealous. You're too sexy, beautiful. Everybody wants a taste, that's why. I still get jealous.
Filet sauce is bae.